YouTube. Alright, I'm sitting here at the Publix trying to finish the last. What's this on my face? Oh, McFlurry. Trying to finish this last. Let me see, 2:30 to 8 for Instacart in Lawrenceville. Not Lawrenceville. I'm in Swanee Cumming. I just did my Lawrenceville block. When I was there, I managed to get a few hours up there, but it was pretty good today for grocery shopping, particularly since I had got me some good tips. But anyways, so I want to, as my title says, how to make quick cash and pocket change. So, I'll be going to, going to the shopping, doing groceries, shopping. Oh, I'm so, it's a flutter. Ooh. Let me start over again. I've been shopping people's groceries, and I have this app on my phone called Ibotta. It's like I bought Tut, IBOTTA. And even when I go personal shopping myself, you know how you get people make all this money saving on their grocery bill when they have these extreme couponers, and what they do is they'll go to the store, and I've seen this 3 times. 3 times I saw this. I couldn't believe it. I always thought, I said, how in the world? So anyway, let me tell you. So I was in the grocery line, and I saw someone had buttload of groceries. I mean, they had like $300 something worth of groceries. And I seen it from my own 2 eyes, my own 2 eyeballs. I saw them had all these coupons, and they were scanning. The cashier was just scanning them away. Guess how much they end up paying at the end? They paid, what was it? A $300 something bill. It came down to like $7 or something crazy. I just couldn't believe it. It was crazy. They had all these coupons, and when Publix and what's the other one? Kroger's and most supermarkets, they have double coupons. And somehow or another, I saw that thing dwindle down to practically nothing. And I was like, how in the hell do you do that? I said, dang, I don't even have no patience to be clipping no coupons and doing all that. But let me tell you. So I said, you know what? I have a lot of different little sites that I go to, like My Points and this other site for Ibotta. So when I'm going to the grocery store, and they got rebates for when you buy certain products. It said buy any item, you get 25 cents back. Now I know a lot of you may say 25 cents, that's all 25 cents. But they had like $1, $2, $3 just for buying everyday things. Bananas, fruit, beverages, meats, snacks, And don't let me get on when they say you could buy alcoholic beverages. Now, I don't buy alcohol, but you get like $6-7 back for some of these when you buy alcohol beverages, wine, and beer. So all this time, people have been buying cases of beer, and it's not just at Publix and Kroger's. It's any store, a lot of restaurants like Best Buy, Walmart, Big Lots. It's a whole lot. I'll put my link in it once I post this video. And if anybody's interested in doing it, just download the link. And then you get an extra, they give you $10 when you download it just to start. Now, it's kind of interesting because I've been doing a lot of these different sites like My Points just for reading emails, And if you go online and shop, let me tell you, online shopping is the thing. Buying things online like Amazon and eBay and all these online stores, people, even Amazon Flex, people order packages, get it delivered to their house. Because I was driving around, and I see a lot of big stores, closing. H Greg went out of business this past week. And then this other place I passed by, they were closing. I was like, what the hell is all these places closing down for? Because of online presence. Online presence. A lot of things now is going to be, people could be able to do online. Even here in Publix. Rather than you going to the Publix, waiting in a long line, waiting for your sandwiches, you could call up Publix, go online, you can order online. And then you come, pick up your sandwich, and go about your business. And it is so convenient, And then they even got where Kroger's. You click on groceries, it gets shopped. Then you go into the Kroger, you pick it up, and then you go about your business. See, a lot of things now are being done by convenience, And all these companies are willing to pay you money just to redeem manufacturer rebates online. Just, $2-3. Now so far, in the last few weeks that I've been doing it, and I don't even do it on a regular basis, I already got about $20. But I figured, think of it like this, y'all. Say you do it, once a week, and you get about $5 worth of rebates. And trust me, when I've been looking at the things and the items, I say, you know what, I've been bought a whole lot of these stuff, and I start adding up with the rebates where it was like almost $10, and all you're doing is just, scanning the item when you buy it, scan your receipt, and then it will credit your account, and you could buy gift cards with them. You could cash them out and you could have it deposited into your account. But it's legit though. It's legit. It's money to be made. And I know it's not like a whole lot of money, but I have bought something from Best Buy. And I had to buy me a computer screen and a couple of things. And I almost forgot that Best Buy was on the list. And I said I went right back to Best Buy and clicked on the little code. And then they credited me back for the purchases that I made. And it was like $6. But considering what I have bought, that's a pretty good thing. And some of these things is up to $50 or $100. And it's a whole lot of things. So, I mean, if you work in these 1099 gigs and, and you want to save money on things, even going to get your oil change, you get a rebate back on what you spent. So can you imagine that? If you go to the do things on a regular basis and you get back part of the money you spent on everyday items, that adds up, by the end of the year. You could have anywhere between $200-$300. So when the end of the year comes, why sit up there and say, oh, I ain't got no money for Christmas, oh, I'm broke, Man, you do these little things throughout the year and you just forget about it. By the end of the year comes, you could have $200-$300 just as easy. I already got a few gift cards waiting for me right now once I'm ready to redeem them. And I don't do anything. All I do is just read the email from the points, and then even just with my credit card, they got that link. If for purchases you make, they give you 200 points, 100 points. That adds up too. And then at the matter of fact, I paid my credit card bill with those points. I would use my Visa card, and I said, what the hell am I gonna do with all these, points? They had gift cards and other things. So I just said, just credit my account with the points, and that was almost $75. So there's money to be made, but you know what? I'm sitting here waiting for an order with Instacart, but I've been pretty good this morning with chips, with the cash chips, And then I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do Uber Eats. Now, I've been doing Uber Eats, y'all, and let me tell you, even though I may do it for an hour and a half, I make about. Let me tell you how much I made doing Uber Eats, and I'm just doing it around my house. Or if I'm here in Lawrenceville or Swanee, I just turn it on and then pick up some orders from there. $50 easily. And I find that a lot of people are now tipping cash tips with Uber Eats. It's just I look at it like this. Out of 4 people that I may do deliveries for, I'm getting a tip from at least 2 out of the 4. Half of the people are tipping. Now, it may be $3, $4, but let me tell you, they're tipping. So the object is to stay away from those. Let me tell you, this is the thing I've realized. Stay away from those commercialized areas. Like, okay, let me say it like this. When I was doing Grubhub and all those other apps for food delivery, I would always be running to North True Hills, running to Decatur. Those people over there are so used to being Ubered and Instacart and shipped and get everything done for them that they're so immune to doing it that they don't even tip. And I stay away from certain demographics of areas. No, it ain't gonna be black folks. No, it ain't. It's those millennials. The ones like 20 something, 30 something, living in those apartments. Everything, they lost all their social skills because everything they do is through an app. So tipping they feel that that's just the norm, and they don't have no concept of tipping. But I stay around more traditional areas. And what I mean by that is, if I stay around my neighborhood, the people who they not so app driven, but they are accustomed to the apps and for the convenience, but they don't make it all part of their regular routine. They may say, they still believe in the old values and the old ways. Meaning that when I show up, they already got a cash tip balled up in their hand. They already got $3 or $4 or $5 already to give you, because they know that is a convenience for them. And even though they may find that more amazing, they still say, it ain't no different than when somebody come to your house and deliver pizza. That's why I stay around my neighborhood. That's why I stay and do Uber Eats around Swanee coming, because it's like 20 miles from my house. So I said, well, while I'm out here, let me go ahead and do me some food deliveries, because those people, they're not that typical millennials, the ones who live in the heart of downtown, in the heart of midtown, where they just don't seem to appreciate when someone do something for them. And I noticed in terms of attitude of people who tend to be at a certain demographics age group. So why should I go to certain areas that fulfills that demographics? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to be going over there in Midtown and downtown and Buckhead because you think that, those people may got money. They may have money, or they may live that certain lifestyle. And you would think that because they live there, they would give tips. Hell no. I'm going to stay right my butt. I'm going to stay right up in here in the suburbs. I'm going to stay right there in Stone Mountain. Now, I may not go beyond Stone Mountain. There's certain areas that's kind of rough at night. I don't do that. I don't go up in the deep, in that real bad area, at night. No, I'm staying in residential neighborhoods where I live, 1-2 miles up the street. Snellville. Stay right there. Because Uber has expanded, and since the last time I've done Uber on a regular basis last year, they weren't in Stone Mountain, they weren't in Snellville, they weren't in any, even though someone told me that they were when they began. I was so focused on doing Grubhub at the time that I was always running down near the North True Hills. I did like doing Grubhub when I was over there. But let me tell you, it was getting a little bit too tiresome, going down to Taco Mac, waiting for the orders, waiting for parking, that was just too much. After a while, it just getting your nerves. So I said, why do all that? Let me go to the suburbs, let me go in the outskirts, let me go ahead and service areas where I'm at. It's less congested, it's less crowded, most 99% of the time, I'm driving up to somebody's house. I'm not going to the apartments. If I'm going to the apartments, I know it's plenty of parking. There's some areas that's there a lot of apartments. But the people are waiting outside. They wait there. Or if I do go upstairs or whatever, I assess the area. But most likely, they already waiting at the curb, waiting for you to with the order, with the food. Sometimes you have to change your environment, change your scenery around. Sometimes you do the same area over and over again. After a while, I get a lot of I already assessed the clientele. Trust me, I've been all over Atlanta when it came to doing these different types of gigs. And there's certain areas I say, you know what? There's enough areas for everyone to go to. Everybody wants to run. See, that's the thing. Everybody used to run to North Decatur, North True Hills, Emory, that general area. Because at one point, they didn't have Uber in certain regions. Now, man, please. I'm quite sure if I lived on the southwest side of Atlanta, I'll be staying right over there. Because let me tell you, where there's majority of black folks live, they always going to order some food. I'm going to tell you right now, there's always some chicken wing place. There's always some sub place or somewhere that people's always going to eat. And they always going to order food. And then it's getting hot too. Shoot, ain't nobody coming outside. We wait till the summer come. This ain't summer yet. You wait till the summertime come. People are really gonna be eating out, ordering food, getting their groceries done. Shoot, there's money to be made. And then these kids are home from school too. Half of them ain't got no car. They can't go nowhere unless they go into their friends. But they gotta sit up there and order food too. All right, y'all. Let me go to I'll make another video. Make me do something real quick. I'll be back with y'all in a few. Bye.